back to the Green Apple Home. So I was making some dinner with leftovers today, and I thought I would share with you a casserole that's really cool because it's like whatever casserole. It's whatever casserole because whatever you have on hand pretty much goes in this casserole. And I'll take you through it, and then I'll take you through what I'm using for it. But pretty much any leftovers that you have can be used for this casserole. So it's kind of a, you know, waste food. You're wasting dollars. So here we go. First of all, you need 2 cups of some sort of a meat. I cooked a turkey with some baked potatoes in it, so I'm using leftover turkeys. I have cubed up 2 cups of turkey, but you're supposed to use 2 cups of whatever. So you could use turkey, you could use ham. I've got ham here. I probably should use 2. Maybe I'll make another casserole. You could use tuna fish. You could use hamburger. Pretty much whatever. Okay, so that's the first little category. 2 cups of that stuff, the meat. Then comes the category that is the rice, noodles, macaroni, potatoes, kind of starchy things, whatever. You need 4 cups of these. If you want, you could do half rice, half potatoes, whatever. Just whatever, man. How many times am I going to say whatever during this? I don't know. Count and then you tell me. If your rice is not already cooked, you may want to use the instant rice. Just that way you won't have to wait so long and get crunchy rice and then have to put it back in the oven. So there's that. If you want to use long grain rice, you can, but you just want to make sure that you cook it long enough. So if I was using rice, obviously, you know, like half a uncooked rice equals 1 cup cooked rice, so you can figure it out. Here is our third category. So for this category, you need 2 cups. You can do corn, you can do beans, vegetables that aren't cooked. You can cut up, just make sure they're cut up small so they'll cook nicely. I have, for what I'm using today, I've got some leftover broccoli, so I'll be using 2 cups of broccoli. And then for the last thing, but you could do whatever. You could do diced carrots, you could do sliced cabbage. If you have leftover, just whatever. Whatever vegetables you want to put them in. But yeah, your beans kind of go in this category though. So black beans are good too. But I have had the best experience with this recipe, and things that you didn't think necessarily would go together taste delish in this whatever casserole. So the last thing you want to do is 2 to 4 cups, depending on what you've used before. I'm going to use 2 cups. 1 can of soup equals 2 cups. I may add a little bit more liquid. Okay, bear with me. 2 to 4 cups of sauce. Any sort of sauce. If you want to use tomato sauce, you can do that. You can use white sauce if you want to make a white sauce or have a can of white sauce. I just showed you some options here. A cream of mushroom down here. Cream of mushroom, cream of chicken. I'm going to be using golden mushroom. I'm kind of like newly in love with this soup for use in stuff. So I'm going to use that, 2 cups. So what I'm using is the mushroom, the golden mushroom soup, the broccoli, the potatoes, and the turkey. Gonna mix it all up in my dish, my 9x13. I'm gonna bake it at 350 for about 45 minutes. If you want to, and this is part of the recipe, if you want, though, if you think it'll go, add shredded cheese on top. Also, if it sounds good for what you're using, you may want to add biscuits, like uncooked biscuits on top, or whatever. It's another one, whatever. Breadcrumbs on the top. Anything that would usually go on top. The little French onions might go on top. Whatever. Okay, this is the go-to casserole for whatever. So, alright, I'll show you how it looks in a minute. Okay, so I assembled my ingredients. This is what it looks like. Looks like I could just eat it as is right now, but I'm going to cook it. I'm going to let it cook for a little while, and then probably like the last 15 minutes I'll add the shredded cheese just so it gets nice and bubbly but not over baked. I would probably check it around 25-30 minute mark just to kind of see, you know, how it's doing. Check on your baby. Alright, we're going to stick it in the oven. Okay, here we are at the 25-minute mark. I took it out. I had already put cheese on it because I thought it was going to be done. Because pretty much all the ingredients I put in there were already cooked. I just needed to warm it up. So I thought, it's not going to take 45 minutes. So I'm gonna try it here and see if it's heated through. And if it's heated through, then I'm just going to not put it back in and eat it. This is good. Okay. I'm a genius. That's all I gotta say. I put Colby Jack on here, but I mean, whatever you got. That's all I had. I didn't have cheddar. I didn't have anything else. So that's what I did. Delicious casserole. You need this recipe for anyone. Now I have my glove on. You need this recipe for anybody going to college or anything. You know, college is good because, you know, one roommate might have some corn left over. Just pull it all together and make a casserole, guys. Anyways, everybody needs to know this recipe because it's delicious, nutritious, and very delectable. Whatever casserole. It's great. Alright, try it sometime. Well, I'll see you next time on the Green Apple Home. Okay, this makes me want to dance.